Hi, this is Chris, and welcome back to my channel, The Great Northwest Comics. I've got an amazing unboxing to do today. I just got back a 15 book submission from CGC that I had pressed through the comic book presser, and it's going to be very Legion of Superheroes heavy, but there are some really cool books as well besides those. So I hope you enjoy this unboxing. First, I wanted to start off with some of the cool stuff I picked up before I got this box in today. First off, if you've seen this one before, this is the Adventure Comics 365, the first appearance of Shadowlass. I bought this at a convention and had it graded probably a year and a half ago, and it came back as 6.0. But I decided to upgrade to an 8.0 with white pages, and the other one was off-white to white pages. It was a great deal, and I was happy to upgrade this first appearance of Shadowlass. She's one of my favorite characters, and I just jumped at this. So my other one's for sale. I put it on eBay, so if you happen to see that listing, please take a look, watch it, whatever, buy it. That would be great. I'm very happy to upgrade this book. And then I picked up from a claim sale on Instagram. This gentleman just posts pictures of the comic books and just says, whoever claims it, I'll ship it out to you. And he had 2 copies of Marvel Fanfare number 10. Yeah, number 10. I don't think this is the first appearance of, I think they call it the Iron Maiden, something like that. This is just a really awesome George Perez cover. And I have issue number, I think 11 already, 12 already. And so I actually want to get 10, 11, 12, and 13, which I'm not sure if that's a full story arc, but it's just really cool covers that I'd like to have. So this is a really nice grade copy, probably like anywhere from a 9.0 to a 9.4. And then he actually had 2, so I picked up both. One's better than the other, so like one is probably like the 9.2, 9.4, and the other one's probably an 8.5 to a 9.0, depending on if I get it pressed and such. But very happy to have these in my collection. Just again, really cool George Perez cover featuring the Black Widow. Next up, I picked this up from a local comic book store. This is Spawn issue 154, and the only reason why I picked this up, I think, is because I think the Bronze Age Nerd, who has a YouTube channel, does booty covers, and I think he mentioned this one either in a post or in one of his videos, and so I saw it, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be kind of fun to have. So I picked it up. The only thing I made a mistake on is I took it out of the bag, looked at it, but it turns out there's like a little, people are flipping through the comic books and stuff. There's a little, like, if you flick it wrong, it can make a little small tear. And so there's a small tear on the back, but it's still cool to have in the collection, and it wasn't that expensive. Next up, I picked up, this is probably my 4th copy of this Legion of Superheroes number 7, featuring the Golden Lantern on the cover. I actually have, I think, 2 raw copies now, or 3 raw copies. I have 3 raw copies, and I have 2 graded 9.8s in CGC. And I forgot to pull that one out. It's in the other room, but I've shown it before, and I posted on Instagram too. For multiple Mondays, the 4 copies I had at that time. So this one's the 5th one now. So very cool. And the biggest pickup I did from Joe at 360 Comics is Amazing Spider-Man 252. I've been looking to find a copy in direct edition to match my Secret Wars, and he had a really good price, or a competitive price, or fair market value price for this book. Looked in good condition, so I pulled the trigger on it. I did get it back in, and when I took it out of the bag, it looked like it has a little dog ear on the back cover, and I'm not sure if it's pressable or not. It doesn't seem to break cover, so it's really easy to miss. Like when you look at the back cover, it looks like a shadow at first, and then when you actually open up the back cover, it looks more like a dog ear. So I'm hoping that the comic book presser can take care of that to make sure I get the highest grade possible when I get this submitted and graded. But he had it listed at a 9.0, so I'm guessing that this is going to be between an 8.5 and a 9.0, based on the fact that that has that dog ear. So we'll see what happens. And he actually, I posted on Instagram, and he messaged me and said, "Hey man, I didn't know there was a little dog ear on the back of the cover. How about I give you a credit towards your next purchase to make up for it?" And I thought that was really cool. He's very, very personable if you've seen his YouTube channels, and it was very generous of him to offer credit, which I did use. So I'm waiting on those books to come in the mail. So, but the big star of the show here is the Fragile box. Oh my God, it's so heavy. I've never done a submission this big before. And it's going to be mostly Legion of Superheroes, but there's, I think, one or two in here that are going to be very surprising. Or not surprising, but really cool. And I think you'll enjoy it. So I haven't looked at the grades. The way this worked is when the comic book presser submitted these to CGC for me, so I didn't get a confirmation number for to be able, or certificate number, whatever they call it on CGC, to be able to look up the status. And so I was totally surprised today when I got a knock on the door and this showed up. So I got an email from Comic Book Presser on August 4th saying that they mailed them, and today's August 24th. So it was only 20 days, including shipping, receiving, grading, and return shipping. So that is pretty amazing. The only thing I worry about, though, is coming back so fast. Is like, did they use some kind of AI algorithm to grade these instead of people? You never know. It's like, how did they turn it around so fast when before they were just like, months and months. So anyways, I don't know what order these are in, so I'm just gonna go book by book. So the best book may show up first. Let's see. I gotta cover. Oh, a second. I gotta turn the box around. I can see a grade poking out there. Okay. I gotta make sure this is backwards. Okay. I think I'm safe here. Okay, just can't look at the top. Okay, which one is this one? This one is, okay, the Legion of Superheroes 302. Now, I already have this in a 9.6, and it's one that I had submitted via Raw, and I thought for sure I would get a 9.8 on it, and I got a 9.6. And I had this copy and another one of 304 sitting around that looked even better. The other one was a newsstand, and this one's the direct edition. So I'm praying for a miracle that this is a 9.8. So it's worth the money. Okay, let's see what I got. Oh, yes, I knew it. I knew it was going to be a 9.8. It was just too beautiful of a book. There's nothing. This is just a filler for my run from 284 to 306. And but I love this. It's his two brothers, the Lightning Lad and Lightning Lord, fighting it out, and they expanded their powers and created like these electric fields around them that were really cool and new. And so I just love that one. So you can tell I'm very happy with that. And I know that some of the books were more challenging for the presser, and I wasn't gonna get. I'm not expecting 9.8s across the board. I'm expecting anywhere from like 9.2s and up. So we'll see what this next book is. Okay, what's this one? Okay, this one is, Legion of Superheroes 303. This is the other one that I was talking about. So I had the newsstand graded, and it came back like a 9.4. And I was like, how did it come back a 9.4? And I don't think there was any notes on it. I was really disappointed. Because it's just a beautiful book. And I think I picked up these 4 from A1 Comics. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I did. So let's see what I got. Oh my God, yes, I knew it! A 9.8. This book was, again, too beautiful to be rejected by the whims of CGC. And so this one's actually an off-white to white pages. And but I'm perfectly fine with that. The 9.8 is more desirable for me than worrying about the page quality. I mean, this book is like from 1983, and so it's 40 years old. And I think one thing to note too, there's not a lot of these graded. Like if you look at the census for the Legion of Superheroes, it's only like 10 to 15 or 20 per book. from this era. And this was the I mean, I always say this is the best era of the Legion of Superheroes, and it was very popular at the time, beating out other major titles, I think, for circulation per counts or purchases, however they recorded it back then. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, this is Legion. Oh, good. This is the Legionnaires 16, which features an Adam Hughes cover. And if you notice on the bottom, it's a DC Universe label. So it's one of these multi-pack ones. And where did I get this one from? I think I got this from eBay. And because I have more than one copy of this one. But this is the only DC label I have. So I wasn't sure what to expect on this one. I was thinking probably a 9294 because of some problems with it. But let's see how it goes. Oh my God, it's a 9.8. I cannot believe it. I mean, the presser is amazing. And I asked him if I could do a testimonial for him when I got the books back. Because this is the first time I've submitted books that actually had real problems that needed to be worked out. It's crazy. I cannot believe my luck. So this one's out, and there's white pages too. Awesome. I can't believe that. That features a Dream Girl on the cover. I guess you'd call that a booty cover as well, since it's prominently featured there. Okay, next book. Okay, which one's this one? Oh, this is the big one. Okay, so the one thing I was worried about this one, this Secret Wars 8, featuring the origin and first appearance. It's the first appearance origin story of the black suit. Was that there was some kind of small stain on the very top, front and back cover. And it kind of looked like little fingers, like if you had a little oil on your fingers, it kind of bled through to the back or something. But I didn't notice it on the pages, only the cover. And I did, and I think there was a small little tear or two, either I think at the top of the cover. So definitely I did not expect this to be higher than a 9.2. Let's just say, I mean, I probably always say 9.2. 1994, but who knows? This could be an 8.5. I don't know. So let's see what I got. What? This is insane. It's another 9.8. I cannot believe this. This jumps the value of the book from what I paid. I think I paid $225, and now this book's probably worth like $375 or something. Oh my God, that is insane. Like maybe an AI is grading these because they don't care. They have no soul. So they're like, 9.8 across the board. Let's just do it. Oh my God, that's insane. Originally I wasn't gonna buy the Amazing Spider-Man 352 until I got this book back to see what the grade is, and I was gonna try to find another one that could kind of match the grade, because I expected it to be like I said, like a 9.0 or something. And now there's no way I can get a 252 and a 9.8 because I think they're selling for like $1,100 or something. Oh, okay, this is the other fun one. Okay, so I picked this one up from Dave at West Coast Avengers on one of his claim sales on Instagram. And I'd never seen this before, and I had... he'd put it up and nobody claimed it. And then it was just sitting there for a while, and I just said, hey, could you show the spine again real quick, just so I could see it? And so this guy was like, oh, no, I want to claim it. And Dave was like, no, Chris asked to see it first, so he gets first shot at getting the book. And so I claimed it immediately, just not to be a jerk, but just like, I love Underworld, and this is an homage to the Underworld movie. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy if it's 9.8. Oh my God, it's a 9.8. Oh my God, I can't believe it. This is Underworld movie poster homage cover. This is insane. I never get this many in this submission. Oh my God. Oh, I think it's going to be downhill from here, though. I don't want to jinx it, but I know there's some books in here that are not going to be 9.8s. So let's see what the next one is here. Okay. I think they changed their bags again because they feel thinner. Okay, so let's do this. All right. Okay. Okay, annual one. So this, I just saw the grade. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Legion of Superheroes annual one. Sorry, I'm laughing like an idiot. I just can't believe it. It's a 9.8. This is the first appearance of the new Invisible Kid, Jacques Faucart. And this is one of my favorites. This is actually, let's see, this one comes after, I think, 290, issue 290. Oh, I think the case has a scratch on it. Or a crack. I think it's a crack. It might be a crack. I have a little thing I can use to see if I can polish it, but it definitely has I think it's a crack. That's a bummer. I can feel it with my nail. So we'll see. I'll see if I can use my little polishing thing on it. So this one had some issues on the back, like it has like some little spotting or something, and maybe a little foxing, I thought. But wow, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, besides the fact that it's has a mechanical error. Oh yeah, it goes. God. So I don't know. I'll put it up close here. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes like this, and it goes all the way down to here. This big scratch. So that's a bummer. So I'll have to send that back. They're good at reholdering them and getting them back fairly quickly anyways. But that is amazing because people are selling those at a 9.8 for like $135. And I picked that book up for like, I didn't remember, $6 or something like that. So with the pressing, pressing was, I think, $25 per book. And then, grading's 25 and then all the shipping and all that stuff. So it's pretty expensive submission. And expensive cost per book, so you always want to get the best grades you can possibly get. Okay, this one's an important book. Okay, I got to do a better job with my thumb apparently on the back because there's a grade on the back next to the QR code, and I saw it again. So I'm doing my best. To give you my honest reaction to these. Okay, so this will complete my CGC run of the Darkness Saga for the Legion from issue 290 through 294. I already have it completed in the CGC run, and I think I have higher grade. Sorry, CBCS run, grade or encapsulation. So so I think the grades are higher on the CBCS ones than on the CGC ones I have. I have mainly 9.6s on those. Okay, so let's see what I got. 9.8 again. I mean, this is insane. I mean, like, I cannot believe it. This is awesome because, these books definitely had potential when I looked at them, but I didn't realize, maybe I'm over hypersensitive on it because of all the problems I've had before. This one has the same scratch on it. I think what happened is, these are in the middle though. I don't know what happened, if this was dropped or something on a corner. This box is a little beat up. And so it has the exact same issue, so I'll have to send that one back as well. Let's check the other ones real quick. Nope, good. I probably should have got the custom label on this, but then they would have shipped it out separately, and that's kind of annoying. Okay, this one does have. This has a little, I don't know if it's a chip or not, but I think I didn't see it on those ones at all. Okay, so I'm wondering if it gets worse as it goes through the box. All right, so let's keep going. Okay. Maybe they had a problem with their label maker, like they're making all the labels and stuff, and it's just like spitting out 9.8s all day long. Okay, there's no way this one's a 9.8 because this one definitely had color breaking spine ticks on it. So this is a part of my. Sorry, I'm getting a little glare. This is a part of my Legion of Superheroes run, the 284 through 306, and so once I unveil all these ones, I'll have every single one except for issue 300. So I still haven't found a book to submit yet for a copy of 300, and I don't want to buy it with through eBay because they're asking like 135. I think 135 to 150 for a 9.8 or $90 for a 9.6, and I'd rather just keep looking for a raw book for that. So this one's a tough one because it's got the black spine. So we'll see what we got. Wow, a 9.6. Wow, this one has a scratch too. Like, what happened? They all have little scratches in the same spot. I mean, the last those two and the other ones. So this is Legion of Superheroes 296, and this is kind of like a filler one. Uh, Cosmic Boy's brother gets caught in a nuclear explosion from some domestic terrorists, and that's who Sunboy is holding. And this was a tough one to grade because of this black spine here, again, I'm like very critical. Like, I can't believe they got a 9.6 because I have like one. I mean, it depends on like the length of a color breaking spine tick, but I can clearly see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spine color breaking spine ticks of like 1 millimeter to 2 millimeter, and I can see stress around the bottom staple, and then the back looks fine. So I don't get it. I love it though because I want 9.6s, and you're very happy with this. I mean, that's what my goal is with my collection, to be 9.6s and 9.8s, and I did have a couple of 9.4s in it, but I'm replacing the 194 with the issue 303 now, so that's cool. All right, so this is the biggest submission I've ever done, so it's taking me forever to go through these boxes. I know some people do like 25 book submissions, and I don't know how they do it, financially, because it's so expensive. All right, so let's do this one. Okay. All right, put my thumbs in the right spot here. Okay, I can't see it. Okay, this is another part of the Legion run, 297, featuring Cosmic Boy. Cosmic Boy goes after the terrorist that injured his brother, and I think he even expands his powers. Like, he figures out that he can use the Earth's magnetic field to actually fly faster and not even need the flight ring. So it's a very cool story, and again, glad to add it to my collection. 9.8 again. I cannot be denied my 9.8 grade, it seems like. This one, when I submitted it, it had a great chance at a 9.6 for sure. And it does have one color breaking spine tick on the spine. The pressing job is great on this. See, is it white pages also? Yeah, white pages on the last one too, the 296. This is amazing. What am I going to complain about if I keep getting all these high grade books? Okay, so this one is 299, and this one's a tough one because it's all purpley, and I had a couple of raw copies of this, and it looked like they had fingerprints on them. Like, you could clearly see like somebody's thumbprint on it in the ink. Like, it was too hot when it was handled after it was printed, or who knows what. So it took me a while to look through the 3 that I had to see which one I would submit. So this one is where the new Invisible Kid gets sucked into a different reality, and the original Invisible Kid is in it. And the Invisible Kid was actually killed, I think, during in Adventure Comics. I don't know what number it is off the top of my head, but I'll put it down in the notes here. But he actually ends up pulling him out of this weird zone, and he's alive. So 9.8 again. It's raining 9.8s in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, so happy. This one I felt good about being a 9.8. Oh my God, this is crazy again. This is getting crazy. Okay, so this is. I'm sorry, I keep laughing. It's just like I can't believe it. All right. So this is Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes 239. This is literally my favorite comic book. Like, if my whole collection was burned to the ground in a fire, I would rescue this book out of all of them. It doesn't matter about the value of it. It's just, this is my favorite Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes book. And I've been hemming and hawing about sending in the books that I have because I didn't know what they'd come back, and I wanted it to be a high enough grade to make it worth the effort. I think someone was selling 9.8 as or 9.6 as like $220. I think it was like My Comic Book Shop, something like that. And so I just didn't want to pay that. And some of the other ones I saw encapsulated were like $90, and I didn't like the. I just didn't like the books. They had issues that marred, like they didn't have good cover appearance. So, and one thing I look for is at the very bottom where his foot is by the barcode, is you can see both artists' signatures. I want to say it's Joe Rubenstein and Mike Grell on it. I'll check here in just a second. So I'm really hoping for a high grade on this. Let's see what the CGC gods or AI have to say. Oh my God, it's a 9.8 again. I can't believe this. This is from May of 1978. Oh my God. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the case too, which is awesome. It's sitting a little weird in the case. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Wow. And the pressing job is awesome. Like the thing I love about this copy is that the spine is perfect. It doesn't like start small and have a miswrap coming down where it gets thicker on the side. And you can also see the full 60 cents. The full 60 cents is framed on it. This is an amazing book. I mean, I can't believe this. I mean, like, I need to like drive to whatever state they live in, the comic book presser, and thank him personally for elevating these books from what I thought they could be to what they are. It's amazing. I'm getting down to the last like 4 books, I think, here. Okay, I didn't see the grade this time. Okay, Legion of Superheroes 284. So I already have a copy of this, but I think my original, I can't remember if I did an original submission or I actually bought it online from eBay. And so I bought a raw copy, and I think it was kind of like an off-white to white pages situation. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to send it or not, because I was really unhappy with the seller from eBay on this one. But it is the best book I had, and I just want to complete my run with the highest grades possible. So I want to replace that 9.4 with hopefully a higher grade. So let's see what I got. 9.8. Wow. Awesome. Oh, it's white pages too. I thought this was going to be off-white to white pages. That's amazing. You wouldn't believe how many raw books I have of this era where I've been trying to buy 9.8 potential candidates, and to get this run with this many 9.8s is amazing. It'd be like if you're a huge Spider-Man fan and you're getting books graded from the 80s and they're all coming back 9.8s. I mean, just like if you're collect that and get them encapsulated, you could probably share in the excitement that I'm feeling for this. This is amazing. Okay, this one cannot come back a 9.8. There's no way. This one had some issues with it, and but this is a really tough book. The problem I had with this one buying raw is that they always had a couple of spine ticks. They always had like one had a stain, and I literally have 5 copies of this sitting in my collection, and this I felt was the best book. So let's see what I got. Oh, 9.6. Okay, that's still good. I love this cover too. This is one of my favorites because this is the start of the run. Oh no, this one has the same thing. I'm pretty sure these are cracks. I think, yeah, I don't know what's going on with CGC. I guess maybe the shipper handled it wrong, or maybe when they pushed these together, the two halves together, they cracked or something. They didn't notice. I don't really know. So I'll be sending this one back as well. So it's like 3 so far. I have to go back. But the thing I love about this is the characters, the Legionnaires on here. That's Shrieking Violet, Chameleon Boy, and Timberwolf. I think they're part of the Legion of Superheroes espionage squad, and I can't remember what the whole storyline is, but they went to the to this world where it's one of their main enemies, and just blanking on them for some reason, and they ended up end up getting sucked into battling this guy on the cover on a live televised thing, and they're like, "Oh crap! We're supposed to be undercover. We're wearing these like holographic costumes or shields or something that make them look like some of the warriors that are walking around and stuff." And they accidentally bump into this guy, and he gets mad and actually has them teleported to the arena where they have to fight. So I love it. So this is awesome that it's a 9.6. Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm down to the last two books. Okay. You're probably thinking, Chris, can this get any better? And it's like, I don't know. Okay, let's find out, because this is another one that I was having trouble finding a raw book that I could submit. I have another like 3 or 4 copies of this in my collection, and I think I got this one from like Worldwide Comics or something, and they claimed that this was like a near mint / near mint plus, something like that. I don't. So I guess we'll see if they were even close. When I got the books, I didn't think so, but we'll see. Yes, 9.8. I guess they're right. Put a nice $25 pressing on top of that. Oh my god. So, this one has the same scratch thing again. Yeah, because I can feel it with my finger now. I'll like I said, I don't know if you've seen people fix imperfections on cases. Like I had one that it looked like someone did a tap dance on it, and I used this little paste and polishing cloth, and it took it out, like almost like 95% of all those little marks and stuff, and it looks like brand new. So I'm going to try that first on these before I send it back. This one looks like a scuff more than the other one, so I think I might be able to repair that. I probably run out of the paste. So yeah, very happy with this one. This is White Pages, issue 288 from June of 82. So, wow, very awesome. This one is where I want to say, I think Princess Projecta and Karate Kid are going to get married. And so they go to her homeworld, and I think they are imprisoned by Sorceress and a guy who wants to usurp Princess Projecta from the throne, like her cousin or something, like the usual, if you know any kind of medieval, Great Britain throne escapades, whatever you want to call it, historical significant events from England. I remember like one king, like I don't know, it was King Richard or whoever, went to end up going to France and then came back and tried to get his throne back, and I think he was killed. Anyways, my wife would know more about that. This is the last one. This is probably my favorite cover from these early part of the run. It's where I can't remember what happens, but their ship hits something or explodes, and then they end up on this asteroid, and the characters start having kind of like a heart-to-heart talk about things that are going on in their lives, and they console each other and stuff, and things look grim that it looks like they're going to die. But then at the end, the rescue team shows up, and a couple of them are caught in compromising positions. So this one again is $2.89. So and again, I have like 3 or 4 copies of this, because these are earlier ones. I just could not find ones that filled me with confidence that I should submit these. So let's see what I got. Oh, 9.8 again. I thought I peaked on accident and saw that it was a 9.6. Oh my god, it's so crazy. I just cannot believe it. And I don't know how CGC does its grading. Like when the books are of a certain era or age, maybe they go a little lighter on the grading. Like the 239 getting a 9.8. I mean, that was just amazing for that age of a book, a 40-year-old book. And this one is 31 years old. Oh, darn. This one has the little scratch too. Yeah, bummer. So I think what I'll do here is I will pull out, actually this one, why not? Secret Wars 9.8. And this one is this is the origin of the alien symbiote that eventually becomes Venom. So sadly, this book will not come back. And I'm sure this one won't come back at 9.8. Because it's got those issues like I described earlier. But so what I'm looking for now is Marvel Team Up 141. I think there's supposed to be another one like Marvel Ages or something that's also a black suit appearance. One of the first ones. But I'm not interested in that one. I just want the 141 because I think it's cool because it has Daredevil and I believe the Black Widow on the cover with that. So I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing. This is the largest one I probably will ever do. I'll probably do another video showing my entire run of the Legion of Superheroes if you're interested in seeing them all, which I hope you will be. And I hope if you like this video, you will like and subscribe to it. If you want to leave a comment saying something positive about CGC, which I know is sometimes hard to do, please do so. That would be awesome. Any kind of feedback I get for this channel helps with the algorithm. More people will be able to see this video, and maybe I will be able to grow my subscribership a little bit more. And just real quick, I really appreciate all my subscribers. I actually picked up another subscriber, and I'm at 26. So that's not bad. I know there's a lot of people who have stopped doing their YouTube channels that have over 1,000 subscribers, and they just stopped doing them. But I'm still doing it even with a low subscribership because I really love this content, comic book collecting, doing these gradings, buying some fun books, and I hope you do too. So I'll see you in the next video.